Dun, dun, dun! It's episode 258, a totally tubular video response for LouRok TV. Well, hello YouTube, how are you doing out there? I just can't do it the way MC does it. As you see, he is not here today. He's actually in school. It is Monday morning still. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to knock out a video response for LouRok TV. The deadline is quickly approaching, which is the 14th. And of course, I put it off to the deadline. What he asked was to come up with a starting lineup or a lineup for a team using nothing but rookie cards. Well, as you heard, this is going to be totally tubular, gag me with a spoon. We're talking the 1980s. So, without further ado, we're going to dig right into this, and we're going to start with the starting rotation. First, and this is in no particular order, I've got 5 starters that I chose. I'm going to show a 1988 Fleer, and that is Mr. Tom Glavine. He has made my rotation. I got some funky glare going on. Followed up by the big unit, a 1989 rated rookie of Randy Johnson. Love that card. Yep, and Donruss also, I believe they had a Classics set that came out this year also, and this was the exact same image that was used in that. Next in the rotation is a 1985 Donruss, Roger Clemens. So far, I think my rotation is pretty solid. But whose rotation would not be complete without a 1985 Topps? Dwight Gooden, shout out to those back pages. And just because sometimes I'm a little bit of a homer, I'm going to be throwing a change-up in there because this guy had an awesome change-up. It's a 1983 Donruss card of Sweet Music, Frankie Viola. Love that hair right over there and over there. Very nice. My bullpen only has 2 pitchers in it because that's all I need. With that starting rotation, I need 2 relievers. And the first one is a 1982 Fleer of Dave Righetti. Oh my goodness, I've got a Yankee on my team. Mr. Dave Righetti. And then also, I've got an 82 Topps of Lee Smith. He's got to be in my pen. He's got to be closing things down. So I feel that that is a solid pitching staff that's going to head up this awesome lineup. We're going to start at first base. And at first base, it's a 1987 Donruss rated rookie. I love the rated rookie cards from the 80s. Right there, Mr. Mark McGuire at first. Now, my second baseman is a 1983 Fleer card. On the card, it says he's a third baseman, which he was the first year. He played 130-some games at third base, but he was a second baseman for his entire career after that. It's Ryan Sandberg. Very nice card of him swinging the bat. Shout out to Tony. And then my shortstop is a 1982 Futures star. You already probably could guess, but on his card he's listed as a third baseman. The shortstop on this card is Bob Bonner. Who was the most famous shortstop of the two? Well, of course, Cal Ripken Jr. I was deciding whether to do this one or the Topps traded card. There's little discussion which is the rookie. I consider this to be the rookie, even though the other one's a lot more expensive. But I do like this card, and I do love those rookie cards with the multiple players on it. And my third baseman for Boston. Yep, you got it. It's Mr. Wade Boggs and an 83 Topps. Also listed there as a first baseman. But he is my third baseman on my all-rookie team. Now, the outfield is solid. Solid. I'm not going to put him in any position. I've just got 3 outfielders. One, of course, is the classic, iconic 1980 Rickey Henderson. Love that card. Actually, I have multiples of those on the shelf. We love this. This is, dare I say, iconic. Hope I don't get flack for saying iconic. And which outfield from the 80s cannot be complete without another rated rookie? It's a 1989 Donruss rated rookie of Ken Griffey Jr. I just love the colors in that. The purple up there and the blues. Great card. Great card. And then rounding up my outfield, got to have this bat. Well, I got to have this guy. And there's so many great outfielders from the 80s. And I'm sorry I didn't include Kirby Puckett, Dustin. But we've got a 83 Topps, Tony Gwynn. Great card. And since I have been and always will be an American League guy and think the Universal DH should be around, my DH, who was not a DH because he played in the National League, is a 1986 Topps traded Barry Bonds as my DH. Yes, I love that card too. That's why I kind of what I was actually looking at the card as I was showing it. And now as catcher, I didn't forget the catcher. Normally you put first. This player in 2,830 games or so never caught. However, he in the YouTube community has been considered the GOAT, the greatest there is. There is nothing quite like a Harold Baines 11, and this is a Harold Baines. He can do it all. He's the GOAT. So he's my catcher. Yep, it's an 81 Topps Harold Baines. So there we have it. There is my lineup using rookie cards. And thank you for the contest. And I love your channel, and I love the interaction between you and your daughter. As you know, I got the kiddo here too most of the time. Love doing this together with him. So check out LouRok TV. Check out the great contest. You got a couple more days if you haven't entered. And as Mateo would say on this channel, like the video, subscribe, hit the ding-a-ling thing. So until next time, I'm MP Fox. Peace.